Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you. So right now, I just want to tell you about an exclusive offer on Bybit. I will start telling you about this Bybit because not only because you can exchange on there and trade, but they have something called the Bybit Launchpad, which is an amazing project. Okay, a lot of coins have listed through there and actually took off through that particular platform. I'm looking at coins that have done 10, 20, 40, 50x in the last few months. Okay. Now, to get involved in them particular airdrops, what they do, they take a snapshot of your Bybit account that holds the BIT token, which is, native to Bybit, basically. So the more BIT tokens you have, the more one-to-one you get airdrop these tokens. Now, we've missed one today. I do apologise. I was really late to this particular party, but there was a snapshot today on a metaverse token called Realty, which looks really, really good, by the way. Now, that is being traded. I think tomorrow opens for trade on the next few days. If you wanted to get involved in that, you can actually go to Bybit and buy it in the spot, obviously, or trade it, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you. But there is another one that's coming called Izumu. Now, the Izumu airdrop is on the 20th, but they're taking a snapshot of your BIT tokens between the 15th and the 19th of December. So, it's free money basically, isn't it? So, again, nothing to say is financial advice, but definitely do take advantage of these beautiful little opportunities that don't come around that often. Okay, so yeah, it's just basically join Bybit, join that by that link I've given you in each and every single video description. Get involved, and equally it's a fantastic exchange as well to trade Bitcoin or whatever tokens take your fancy, basically. So yeah, that's Bybit. So right now Bitcoin, it is holding this support, isn't it? If we take a look on the weekly time frame just here, we have closed above this blue line, which is amazing. Look at that, amazing. Okay, so right now, potentially, given the fact that we're under the 20 here and we're above the 55 on the weekly, we may enter a level of consolidation here, as we did here. We came down, lowballed out, started to accumulate, boom, broke out. Okay, so it may get a little bit boring, a little bit lackluster here for a little bit for Bitcoin. Everyone's expecting some kind of relief rally and some kind of dead cat bounce and the altcoins go on. But I personally think, and again, not got a crystal ball, but I think this time is a little bit different. I think this particular cycle is different. I think it is behaving different as well, and I think we're on a slow drunken walk, as Willy Woo says. He sees in Bitcoin in another 9 to 10 month bull market right here, and he thinks that these drawdowns are just part of it, and he could be right. It could be the way we get to these particular white lines, in waveforms like that, moving up the stairs, and then we eventually get to the 2414 there, 264k in sometime in 2022, before we enter a sort of correction, and not quite as deep as everyone anticipates. Think about Bitcoin up there at $250,000. That's some valuation. Even here, holding this line now, between the 40k and the 50k, that's some valuation right there, isn't it? So it's not no sort of, I don't think it's becoming as massively speculative as it used to be. It's sort of finding its feet a little bit. Again, could be completely wrong. We could roll into a bear and have a massive 80% correction, come all the way down to zero, and Peter Schiff is right, isn't he? But don't necessarily envision that. I think that Bitcoin's sort of coiling up, and it's holding key level support and structural support at the moment for the continuation of the trend it's in, which is a bull trend. So, if we start to zoom in on the 4-hourly time frame here. So with Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see you've got this key level of resistance just there, and you've got a key level of support just there. Look, you've got key levels of support just there as well on that wick, and then obviously the lower support down there that we can't afford to lose. Okay, so at the minute you can see, look, you're caught between this rock and a hard place just there for Bitcoin. Now there was a key level resistance that you created for yourself just there. Do you see that? Resistance, and once you broke it, you came back up to meet this line. Okay, and this is all tradable. Okay, you can trade all this on Bybit, and like I said to you, from here, the other day we've got this beautiful little ascending triangle, and from here to here you can see you came up, and then you met the technical target like that. See that? Boom, target met. Beautiful. And with that, what happened was you came back down and you started to lose this trend line just there, this previous resistance. Now back to some turn support, you lost it, and with that you did start to roll down, and you come down and met a technical target, okay, which would be from here to here, okay, from there to there. And you can see that when you came down, boom, you met your target just there. See that? Boom, target met. So it's basically a reversal, isn't it, at the moment? So this is a key level resistance and support that you do need to hold if you start to get back through it. But at the minute you can see what's happened is you've come down, met the technical target, and you are now currently running into this resistance, which is equally the 20 EMA, and you are struggling to get and stay above this 20 EMA. Now to see the progress, you do need to see the breakout and start to hold the 55, and with that, that's your breakout, okay, and you're looking at impulsive break to the upside. But at the minute, like I said to you, you're sort of consolidating, and potentially, you know, if you start to lose this white line here, you could go down for a deeper correction, potentially a retest of that. But I'm going to give you a technical target right now, okay. If you do start to see this loss of support for Bitcoin, I do think you'll be in a technical break target from this wick high here to this low. Okay, if you do start to see Bitcoin, I did post this on Twitter today, if you do start to see Bitcoin roll here, okay, and puts in a deeper correction and fail to break this key level resistance, which currently sits at this for Bitcoin, 49482, if it's running into it like that and it does continue to roll, then I would imagine you are going to lose this low just here. You see this wick low at 47272. Okay, you see how close you was losing it there, and you start to come back up the stairs, and now you're attacking this, you're basically creating some little W bottom pattern there in itself. I mean, the more you zoom in, I'll zoom in a minute, but I bet on the hourly time frame, that's a W bottom pattern, and basically an ascending triangle like that, look, and you've come up like that, boom, 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 and I would imagine you've come up and met the technical target of that already, you know, and right now you run into resistance and potentially start to come back down, you know, and if you start to lose this low here, and especially this low, and start to close down below it, then I think you're looking at that for Bitcoin. And I do think you put some cheeky bids down there at 44564 for Bitcoin, where you start to see it come down, bounces, start to come back up, and then re-attack this white line here. So this could actually offer a fantastic long op on Bybit, just there, around about 16% for Bitcoin. Okay, so put some cheeky bids down there. If you do start to see the roll, okay, again, offers a fantastic short opportunity. If that's your game, you know, you see a little short down to 44564, where I do think it'll find a level of support, and you carry that 1618 fib target, boom, get the bounce, start to come back up the stairs and attack that white line up here, this key level resistance at 52002. You know, once you start to get back above that, that's your impulsive break. You know, I think that confirmation of you breaking out to the upside is once you start to break that key level resistance that you create for yourself, and with that you start to form some kind of huge W bottom pattern like that, you know, an ascending triangle on the daily time frame, especially. You start to see something like that, that's very, very bullish, and you know, you break out that resistance structure there, and you'll be in a whopping upside target potentially from there all the way down to there. You start to break out, and you can see how you can start to come back upstairs, and you're attacking that 61167 there for Bitcoin. So at the minute, like I say, it's chop, it's sideways action, and we'll try and trade all these events as best as we can going forward, okay, until we actually get the breakout. That's basically Bitcoin. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that swift little update. Back soon with another update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.